When you are on a journey to healing the relationship with yourself, you have to become your own biggest advocate for your own emotions and your own experience, especially if you have been in family and environments that constantly denied your feelings and your experience and told you that that didn't happen, that you're misremembering, or any time that you would just express your emotions and express any pain as a result to somebody else's actions, you were denied and not listened to and not taken seriously, and it did not result in connection, and it resulted in disconnection and verbal abuse or even other forms of abuse. And when this constantly happens over and over again, we start to question our own sense of reality and our own feelings. And we feel like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel angry and sad and all of these other emotions so much? And we start to take on the role that other people have, which is denying and gaslighting, and we start to just deny and gaslight ourselves of our own experience and our own emotions. And that feeds into the cycle that is in our lineages, that is in the collective, in this world, in the colonialistic white supremacist society that we live in, of shoving under everything under the rug, pretending like everything is fine, avoidance and avoidance of our own emotion and our own emotional pain. And when we avoid our own emotions, our own emotional pain, we are robbing ourselves of getting to know ourselves on a deeper level, forming a relationship with ourselves that is healthy. We are also robbing ourselves of being able to widen our capacity to actually handle and process our emotions. Learning to advocate for yourself and your emotions is your ability to validate how you feel and to be like, yeah, this makes sense. I feel angry, and feeling angry, feeling sad is a very natural emotion, a very natural byproduct of being in an abusive environment where my emotional needs or my needs in any regard are not being met. And it can be so easy for us to blame ourselves for feeling a certain way in response to injustice and neglect in our lives, because the people who would neglect us and who would abuse us did not take accountability and constantly threw it back onto us as if we were the problem. But realizing that it is not your fault also really fucking helps. When we have been suppressed so much and we also learn to suppress ourselves, we have to stop suppressing. We have to allow all of our feelings and our emotions to be seen and to be embraced. And this is something that obviously takes time and takes practice. But I think simply just knowing that you're not crazy and your emotional